Good morning. Megan Mitchell here. I am decked out today in red, white, and blue because we are having a big Veterans Day assembly at my school. It's a gorgeous Friday. Even though it's a little dreary outside, there's a lot of excitement in the air in the Victory with Ash family. If you have been following, you know that Victory with Ash was opened for registration recently, and we've been onboarding people slowly but surely. But last night, our CEO announced that we have registered around 34,000 members just in around a week. That's pretty incredible. And while we're currently paused, that's no need for concern because we are going to pick up registration again. So if you want to get in Victory with Ash, you will have your opportunity. But on another note, I wasn't planning on making a video today, but then I saw something last night, or I heard something that I thought was so relevant and so inspiring to think about. And it was on the topic of trust. One of my favorite authors, podcasters, Brene Brown, was discussing, how trust is built. And she used the example of her daughter. And her daughter had gone to school and shared something with someone, and they broke her trust by sharing it with a whole bunch of other people. These other students were, making fun of her, pointing at her, laughing at her, and she came home just really, really upset, crying. And her immediate reaction was, I'm never going to trust anyone again. But we all know that you can't live that way. You can't be successful and, have a true meaningful life if you can't ever trust anyone. So, she had this conversation with her daughter about how you know who you can trust and how that trust is built. And that trust is built not in a time of crisis, not in an immediate moment where someone demands and says, trust me. It's built over time, one marble at a time. She uses the example of a jar of marbles and thinking about people and their relationship to the jar of marbles. She asked her daughter, well, I'm sure you have some people you can trust. How do you know you can trust those people? And her daughter was giving examples that were very, very small, but very poignant. Someone remembered something about her and asked her about it. Someone saw that she was having a bad day and asked her if she was okay. These are such simple things, but this is how we build trust, one marble at a time. And the concept is that if you think about people and you think about a jar filled with marbles, and in your mind, you're mentally putting marbles in their jar every time they do something that, builds your trust. So you think about the people who have jars of marbles that are full because they show up for you. They remember your pet's name. They remember, something small that you shared about yourself. They compliment you. They ask about your family, things like that. Those are the small little moments that build trust over time. So when we think about Victory with Ash, we are building trust little by little, not only with others in the Victory with Ash community, but within the outer community as well. We're reaching out, we're connecting with people and building trust one marble at a time. So when you're trying to find someone to join or somewhere to get a link from, remember that trust is built little by little by actions that build up over time. I think this is so important and so relevant to what we're doing right now and what we're going through with the selection process of who's being onboarded. Over the last, 5 years, however long you've possibly been involved with this journey, those who were selected probably built trust over time with other people in the Victory with Ash community. Other leaders, Ash Mufara himself. So this is so important. Think about how people are filling marbles in a jar, either by gaining your trust or by you gaining their trust. Have a blessed Friday.